mentioned a couple of minutes ago, about the objective that we were setting for Lily to be able to meet these 8 objectives, and that was specifically to talk to you as a customer, not at you, welcome you and give you a small preamble about your restaurant, what type of restaurant do you have, where is it located, try and defend you as quickly as possible, so you want to chat to her, get your name and find out where you're from, and play a bit of PR. A couple of testimonials to know that to show that you've obviously chosen the right restaurant, and also to show you a special menu or show you the menu and find out what you like to order, and be it for takeout or for collection or contactless delivery, and to get your email and your phone number quickly. Okay, so we're now going to click onto the hover, as you will see that I mentioned that in my previous clip. So this is exactly minimized. Click for sound.
If you are looking for reasonably priced meals in a cozy, casual restaurant setting in Cobham, look no further. Delicio Restaurant offers an exclusive, one-of-a-kind dining experience. Exciting culinary experience awaits you, with a good variety of dishes and brilliant service. The Delicio Restaurant is definitely worth a visit. Reserve your table today, either online or call them direct.
As you will see, the different hand movements, etc., etc. Now we follow on with the chat. Okay, so Lily now comes into the chat window, and it's welcome to Delicio Restaurant. You can have whatever you want up there, a photograph, you can have an image, whatever you want to do for your restaurant. Now she starts interacting with you and trying to befriend you as quick as possible, so that she can help you. Right, so she says, "Hi Lily, I'm Lily, what is your name?" So let's do that. So she wants to capture your name, which is obviously very important, so she can address you earlier on, and then you've got that name as a record, which you will have access to that information later. So let's put in there. All right, Ken. She's now going to reply, and there you go. Hi Ken, nice to meet you. Where you're from? Are you local? Again, what we're trying to do here is we're trying to find out if you are local, and if the restaurant is suited to your locality, which is important. I mean, it's no use you having something like this and the closest restaurant is like 20-30 miles away. Are you local? Yes. And she said, well, where are you from? Let's say, okay, I'm from Surrey. Right. Quickly, she's going to reply. Awesome. Yeah, she's being friendly again, nice, and this is whereabouts. So she's even trying to sort of get right down to exactly what is your town, your city, or your location, the ideal location. In this instance, we're just going to Cobham. Have you eaten at a Delicio restaurant before? This is an example within your own restaurant where people. You can find out, one, if they have actually eaten at your restaurant, if they've been to your restaurant or not. So it's an existing client, or is it somebody new? So let's say, yes, we have eaten there. Now is an opportunity to give a snippet of your restaurant. In this instance, it's the Delicio Restaurant, about what others have to say about it. So we've got the testimonials. The testimonials is one of the things that she was supposed to put forward, so you could quickly get an indication if this is a sort of restaurant that you want to eat at. And that was in objective 6, little PR, and that's exactly what you're doing now. You can put in whatever amount of testimonials you want, bearing in mind what I mentioned earlier on as well, is that the color coding. So we've got the color coding up here. A different picture can be incorporated in here as well. It doesn't really have to be a picture of Lily at this particular moment. Understandably, it could be yourself, and so on. So we go back here. It's a great place to eat, fabulous food, homemade desserts, Really like the food here. Has to be one of my favorites. Great set menu, very tasty food, nice atmosphere, good value on set menu too. Service was great, good, friendly, and just. And always stop here getting some food. Okay, so this is just really it's cementing, as I say, because everything, as we know, is word of mouth, it's viral, social. I mean, and this is a perfect way for people to know that this is the right place for me to eat. The restaurant is absolutely fantastic. It serves quality food. Now, again, what you can include again is another image or something to depict what your restaurant's all about. You can have your head chef there. You can have whatever photo you want. Okay, now we'd love to have you visit our restaurant, but with social distancing, can't do. But at least I won't get affected. Just putting a bit of humor in there as well at the same time to break the ice as much as you can. And then she's addressing you specifically by your name. Can I take your order or show you our menu? So now our objective here is to be able to either take your order or otherwise to show you the menu. Would you like to see our takeout special? So you've got now an option to be able to look at the takeout special, and there we go. There's a button here which either takes you within our advanced chat flow, which means that you can either go to take out a special or place an order. Okay, so you've got that option, whereas you can have either one of those answers, so flows. So let's go for the takeout. Quickly, she's telling you the working hours, what time it is, and just to give you an idea, so you know what time that it is available. Again, do you want a takeout collection or contactless delivery? It's going to be a small charge, obviously, for the contactless delivery, but she's advising you a takeout collection or contactless delivery. Now, you can put anything in there. This is obviously just for this particular demonstration that it will, for this demonstration, I'll say, let's go for a takeout collection. So you look at our menu. Okay, let's say yes, otherwise it can be no. It doesn't make any difference whatever we want to say there. This is another important thing as well with any restaurant, obviously, is to find out if anybody that's going to be eating at your restaurant, or if you're supplying them food, you have to find out if they've got allergies. Okay, so in this instance, let's say yes, nuts. Let's say nuts as an allergy. So that again is listed. So automatically, when we look at the analytics, we can see the data, and that data will be included that for you as a customer, that your allergies have been listed. So it safeguards you as well as a restaurant owner, that you've already mentioned that, that, or rather the customers mentioned it, but you have a record of it. Now the plan is to try and get as much information as you can at the shortest space of time as well, because obviously she doesn't want to just hold anybody up there on the chat unnecessary, and and people will move on. There's only a limited amount of time. And one of the things we did say was that she had to, as the objective, was to get a telephone number and the phone number, which obviously is there, phone number, telephone number. So let's say, and she's using this, you can obviously put any blurb, what we want in there, specifically customized to what you want. And so we're confirming the registrations, we'll put a number, Okay, any number will go in there. Okay, thanking you for the number, and okay, great, thank you. Something's happened after all. Let's follow on directly to the ordering, the Delicio food ordering system, the app, the menu, and the table reservation. Okay, so the buttons you've probably seen earlier on can be either anywhere on the page, but obviously here it's right on the top so people can see it straight away. Otherwise, you can have a good example of two buttons where they could be included, like there. See the menu, order, and table reservation. Okay. the continuing pinging that you're hearing in the background is this avatar again. Because as soon as you exit, it'll pop up and it'll obviously ask you to either leave your email address, telephone number, whatever. So that's just an option. So we can get rid of it if it's annoying. So let's just go back here, go back home. Oh, just clicked on there, doesn't make a difference. I'll just click on here. See menu. So this is our demo restaurant of Delicio, the food ordering app. The top header here, we can include a picture. And then we also have the opportunity to have like 15% of the first order. Discover why our food is better than the offer. Any picture you can put in there, that's not a problem at all. The deal, it can be 5%, 10%, and it doesn't have to say that that's carved in stone in 15%. That is the discount to the cart value here. The conditions only once in a cart. Total price greater than or equal to 15. It's a new client or it's an existing client, and that doesn't really make any difference. As I said, this is something that you can craft, or we can craft it ideally to your specification. So the deal is automatically applied when all the conditions are met. So let's actually go through a typical what's happening here. As soon as we place the order here, as you will see as we go through it, it'll automatically ping through to the kitchen. The kitchen will pick up the order, and they would at that time have all the information. So here's a couple of dishes, like what you've got on your site, and as I said, this is totally mobile responsive as well as an app. Well, it's an app more than mobile responsive. It is mobile responsive, and it has a separate app as well. So this is the stir fry dishes. In this instance, we've got garlic stir fry, we've got chili stir fry, then we've got sides that can be added as well. The drinks can be added there, pizza dishes, curry dishes, and so on. So let's quickly go, say for example, to the I know it's not in keeping with the burgers, but that was just a picture, as I say, just to show you the discount as a coupon. Let's say go to feeling like today we're going to have something to eat, and we're going to go for, maybe we'll go for, let's go for the garlic stir fry. Okay, so it's your choice of meat. You have a choice of meat with garlic, cucumber and pepper served with noodles, so your customer knows exactly what they're ordering. Here we go. Clearly shows at the moment it's going to cost £12. So that is what they realize that the price is. They're happy with that. Your choice of meat with garlic. The size is required, so it's either regular or a meal deal, which is including a dessert. So this is plus £2. So there's an additional £2 as a bit of revenue to your business. But let's say, okay, we'll keep it at regular. Okay, and now this is required. Chicken, the meat is required is chicken, beef, pork, or shrimps. Again, this is totally whichever way you want to have, and whatever you want to include in your dish and in your menu, we put that accordingly. So let's say, for example, yeah, we're going to add a beef. Right, not too spicy, mild or hot. I'll go for mild. And additional toppings. Now you have an option here as well to add in some additional toppings, and let's say we have some cashew nuts, and we'll have some bean sprouts. So as you'll see already, what's actually happened here, your order has increased by additional £3. Okay, so the £3 now, instead of being £12, is now £15. So that's money that you probably wouldn't have made on the order anyway, but there it goes. Special instructions. Let's say it's important to find out, as we saw earlier on, about allergies. So let's say, yes, there's a nuts allergy, and go easy on the pepper. Instruction which is going straight through to the kitchen as soon as this order has been processed. Okay, yeah, I've got a partner. Obviously, you want to have two, so we're now £30 instead of the £12. And now we're going to add this to the cart. Okay, and as you will see, what is actually popping up here as well is it's telling you straight out that you've got a promo deal, like as you see right up here. So your customer is can actually see it's 15% off the first order. So that's very nice. So £30. So now that automatically is taken straight in, and that goes into the cart. Okay, so here we go into the cart right here. So you have let's have a quick look here before we actually go into the ordering method. So just to make sure that we have the right information about the order, it's 2 garlic stir fry. It's the size is regular. It's choose the meat choice is beef, spice, level mild. And I mean, if you're ordering more than one, then they would it would come up with you'd have to order separately if you were looking for a hot spice, the hot level of the spice for the second dish. So that one. Okay, so the promo deal, this is a promo deal which is the 15% off. So it's once in the cart, information there, add the coupon code, right, and which is now we're talking about £25. And let's say coupon code would be, let's say okay, right, okay, you put your I haven't actually put a coupon code in there, but anyway, the subtotal was 30. We're now down to 25.50, and that obviously unfortunately that's there, £30.60. And you can, if you wish, look to go and order further. You want to have some sides, you can add on some sides as well. Let's say 3 spring rolls. So that's another £6. We've got some drinks, and we'll go for Pepsi, Coke doesn't make any difference. We go for two Pepsis. Another £3.40. Total order now is £40.19, or subtotal in your business is £33.49, considering that initially it was only £12. So you know, that certainly shows that you can certainly make a very good profit of your business right now. You don't have to shut your restaurant business, as people can order either on a takeout or can be contactless. Now the contactless is whereas it is a prepaid first of all, and the other is to be paid on delivery. So let us go into those options now. after all that, shite shit.